if humans lived on Mars? It's one of the biggest questions in science fiction. First things first, getting to Mars. With current technology, a one-way trip to Mars would take about 6 to 9 months. You'd be traveling over 140 million miles, depending on the positions of Earth and Mars. SpaceX, NASA, and other agencies are already testing the rockets that could take us there, like SpaceX's Starship, designed for long-duration space missions. But it's not a simple flight. Astronauts would face radiation, isolation, and zero gravity for months. Only the healthiest and most psychologically stable people could even make the trip. Once you land, then what? Mars has no breathable atmosphere, freezing temperatures, and frequent dust storms. So we'd need to live in pressurized habitats, most likely underground or inside sealed domes. The average temperature on Mars is -80 degrees Fahrenheit. That's colder than Antarctica. And with 95% of the atmosphere being carbon dioxide, stepping outside without a spacesuit means instant death. That's why scientists are designing habitats with air recycling, radiation shielding, and even hydroponic farms to grow food indoors. Wake up in a sealed habitat. Exercise daily, because low gravity weakens your muscles and bones. Work would revolve around science, engineering, maintenance, and farming. Entertainment? Probably digital. Streaming, virtual reality, maybe even Martian esports. There would be no fresh air, no real sunsets, no nature as we know it. A walk outside means suiting up for hours of prep. The psychological toll? Huge. That's why community, mental health, and communication with Earth would be essential. Who's in charge on Mars? Would Mars have its own government? Right now, the Outer Space Treaty says no nation can own land in space, but what about corporations? It's possible early Martian society would be a kind of techno-democracy, led by scientists and engineers. New laws would need to be created for crime, resource sharing, and even birth control. Yes, even reproduction on Mars is a huge question. Gravity on Mars is 38% of Earth's. How would pregnancy work? This is where ethics come into play.